Is Mexico's Claudia Sheinbaum the world's most powerful woman? Trump blinks in tariff showdown. Mexico City, March 2025. Amid news of President Donald Trump granting Mexico a one-month reprieve from his latest tariffs, the mood on Wall Street remains grim, with markets plunging into negative territory yet again. After months of tariff threats, Mexico has scored a stunning diplomatic victory, forcing an unexpected postponement of the high tariffs Trump had vowed to impose. The streets of Mexico are alive with euphoria, celebrating the deft negotiations of Claudia Sheinbaum, a rising political star whose triumph over Trump has struck a chord with the public. But why did the Trump administration back down at the 11th hour? What ace did Sheinbaum play? Did Mexico's bold retaliation threats truly rattle Washington? Let's break down the behind-the-scenes maneuvers and Mexico's dramatic comeback in this escalating trade war. Trump's tariff gambit falters. For months, Trump had been gearing up to slap steep tariffs on Mexican goods, everything from auto parts to agricultural products, electronics, and textiles, claiming they'd shield the U.S. domestic market. With over 80% of Mexico's exports flowing to the U.S., its largest trading partner, such a move could have plunged Mexico into an economic nightmare, potentially triggering a recession. Trump tied the tariffs to his immigration agenda, signaling to Mexico, "Stop migrants at the border or I'll hit you with taxes." Some saw this as a ploy for U.S. domestic politics, but for Mexico, the stakes were existential. Enter Claudia Sheinbaum, a formidable figure from Mexico City's political scene. "We will not accept Trump's tariffs," she declared. "If they come, we'll respond in kind." While Trump and Canada's Justin Trudeau traded barbs, Sheinbaum took a measured tack. On Tuesday, she signaled plans for tariff and non-tariff countermeasures, but held off, prioritizing diplomacy. "This is a decisive moment for Mexico," she told a roaring crowd at a rally. "There will be no capitulation. Mexico is a great country, and Mexicans are brave and resilient." A diplomatic masterstroke. Addressing thousands in Mexico City's iconic Zocalo Square, Sheinbaum emphasized dialogue and respect as key to stalling Trump's tariffs. "Mexico's sovereignty comes first," she said, flanked by flag-waving supporters. "We cannot surrender our independence or let foreign governments dictate our fate. Our shared history with the U.S. has seen hostility, but also cooperation." She refrained from unveiling retaliatory measures until a planned Sunday event, but 2 days later, Trump called. After their conversation, he agreed to suspend tariffs on goods covered by the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, until April 2nd. A gesture Sheinbaum hailed as a sign of respect. "Sunday's rally will be a festival," she said. "Respectful dialogue has yielded results, and it will continue to do so, but if we must gather again, we'll be ready." Sheinbaum hinted at broader alliances, noting Mexico could turn to Canada and other nations if tariffs persist, potentially shifting trade partnerships away from the U.S. Her cool-headed strategy reflects Mexico's delicate position. With 75% of its exports, $558 billion in 2024, headed north, any rupture could devastate its economy. The U.S., meanwhile, exported $334 billion to Mexico, leaving a $171.8 billion trade deficit. Did it work? It's early days, but on Wednesday, the Trump administration exempted automakers from the 25% tariffs for a month. With supply chains sprawling across North America, Mexico, where cars, trucks, and auto parts make up 27% of U.S. exports, stands to gain the most. For Canada, it's 13%. Sheinbaum, who took office in October, enjoys sky-high approval ratings, 80% and 85% in February polls, buoyed by her left-leaning, science-driven leadership and social justice focus from her time as Mexico City mayor. Who is Claudia Sheinbaum? Charismatic and innovative, Sheinbaum has emerged as a national icon. Her defiance of Trump's insult to national honor resonates deeply. In early 2025, as Trump threatened a 25% tariff on Mexican auto parts, she rallied manufacturers, civil society, and the public, warning, "If this happens, we'll mirror their tariffs." The Mexican Foreign Ministry fired off a note to Washington listing retaliatory targets: avocados, tomatoes, beer, automotive steel, and agricultural goods, sectors where the U.S. relies heavily on Mexico. Trump's retreat, a win for Mexico. On March 10th, U.S. headlines screamed, "Trump tariff delay a confusing mess," reflecting public bewilderment. The White House confirmed the postponement, sparking jubilation in Mexico. "We defended our pride, played the retaliation card, and won," Sheinbaum told cheering crowds. U.S. analysts suggest Trump fears an all-out trade war, recalling the grueling USMCA talks. Auto giants lobbied hard, warning that tariffs would halt production tied to Mexican factories feeding U.S. demand. Trump's base might cheer tough talk, but farmers in Texas and California, key supporters, could face ruin if Mexico strikes back. Sheinbaum's diplomatic game. Though not yet president, Sheinbaum is a leading figure in the ruling Morena party and a close ally of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, AMLO. When tariffs loomed, she bolstered AMLO's stance. "We seek peace and cooperation, but not unjust sanctions." Her team quietly lobbied U.S. corporations, Congress, and farmers, highlighting the fallout, higher consumer prices, and auto production chaos if Mexico retaliated. It worked. Trump's team blinked, postponing the tariffs for now. Sheinbaum became a national hero, vowing, "If they come at us again, we'll respond the same way." From anxiety to unity. The tariff threat revived fears of U.S. exploitation, but Sheinbaum's resolve turned worry into unity. "If they tax us, we won't sit still," became the rallying cry. Mexican media exulted, with headlines like "Sheinbaum sends Trump into a panic." Producers in avocado, tomato, automotive, and steel sectors celebrated as exports held steady, jobs survived, and supply chains hummed. Is this reprieve permanent? Sheinbaum warns, "He tried us once and got a response. If he tries again, we'll stop him again." Her star is rising. Some predict a 2026 presidential run. U.S. confusion, Mexican confidence. In the U.S., Trump's delay sowed chaos. "A confusing mess," one article noted, with White House advisors clashing, some saying tariffs are shelved, others hinting at a future revival. Businesses fret, keep investing in Mexico or pull back. Even Trump's agricultural allies oppose the tariffs, fearing unsellable crops. Economists call it a lose-lose game, a view Sheinbaum's team pressed home to U.S. lobbyists. "Tariffs are a stupid weapon that'll hurt us all," a congressional rhetoric now echoes. Migration and the wall beyond trade, Trump's border wall and migration crackdown loom large. He insists Mexico stop Central American migrants or face tariffs. Sheinbaum counters, "We won't become a police state for the U.S." Her humane migration stance clashes with Trump's hardline vision, setting the stage for fresh tensions. Will tariffs resurface in the U.S. election cycle? "Our retaliation list is ready," she warns. AMLO adds, "Our U.S. ties are strategic, but we stand with dignity." Mexico's high-stakes play. As Trump's 25% tariff threat lingers, Mexico's backup plan, slashing oil, gas, and auto parts to the U.S., could upend the USMCA. On March 4th, Sheinbaum hinted at diplomacy but promised countermeasures if talks fail. A Thursday call with Trump offers hope, yet she's set a Sunday deadline in El Zocalo to unveil Mexico's response if he doesn't budge. With Canada and China already retaliating, North America's trade network teeters. Mexico's energy and auto leverage, crude oil for U.S. refineries, parts for Detroit, gives it real power. Will Trump back down, Or will this spark the continent's biggest economic showdown yet? Share your thoughts below and stay tuned. U.S. confusion, Mexican confidence. In the U.S., Trump's delay sowed chaos. A confusing mess, one article noted, with White House advisors clashing, some saying tariffs are shelved, others hinting at a future revival. Businesses fret, keep investing in Mexico or pull back. Even Trump's agricultural allies oppose the tariffs, fearing unsellable crops. Economists call it a lose-lose game, a view Sheinbaum's team pressed home to U.S. lobbyists. Tariffs are a stupid weapon that'll hurt us all, a congressional rhetoric now echoes. Migration and the wall beyond trade? Trump's border wall and migration crackdown loom large. He insists Mexico stop Central American migrants or face tariffs. Sheinbaum counters, we won't become a police state for the U.S. Her humane migration stance clashes with Trump's hardline vision, setting the stage for fresh tensions. Will tariffs resurface in the U.S. election cycle? Our retaliation list is ready, she warns. AMLO adds, our U.S. ties are strategic, but we stand with dignity.